Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'll be sharing a real IELTS speaking mock test with you all. It has 9 band answers as well. So I hope you will enjoy this video till the end. Let's get started this video.
I'll be sharing the IELTS Speaking Mock Test for October 2025, based on real questions recently reported by test takers from different countries. This video will help you understand the latest trends, improve your fluency and vocabulary, and get a clear idea of what to expect in your real IELTS exam. Make sure to watch till the end. Let's get started with the mock test. This is the International English Language Testing System, conducted on Wednesday, 15th of October 2025. The center number is NZ02587, and the candidate number is NZ00258. And the candidate's name is Gagan Singh, and I am Manoj. In this exam, you have 3 sections, which are Introduction, Cue Card, and the discussion part. In this part of the test, I'm going to ask you some questions about yourself. Let's begin with the first question. Do you work or are you a student?
At the moment, I'm working part-time while pursuing my studies. It's a bit challenging to balance both, but I find it rewarding because I can immediately apply what I learn in class to real-life situations at work.
The second question is, what do you do when you stay up late?
If I happen to stay up late, I usually do something light, like watching a few YouTube videos or scrolling through social media. I try not to do anything too serious because it helps me relax and fall asleep more easily afterward.
The third question is, how do you feel the next morning if you go to bed late?
When I sleep late, I generally feel a bit drowsy and less productive the following morning. Lack of proper rest definitely affects my concentration. So I try to compensate by having a healthy breakfast or taking short breaks during the day.
The fourth question is, did you also stay up late when you were a child?
Yes, I did stay up late quite often when I was a child, especially during weekends or school holidays. I was always curious and loved reading, so I'd sneak a book under the covers and read until I couldn't keep my eyes open. Sometimes I'd stay up watching cartoons or playing video games with my siblings. Of course, my parents weren't thrilled about it, but they understood it was part of growing up. Looking back, those late-night moments felt magical, like I had my own little world when everyone else was asleep.
The fifth question is,
what activities kept you awake at night when you were younger?
I used to stay up late reading books or watching movies with my family. Sometimes I'd play video games or just lie in bed thinking about the day. Those quiet hours felt peaceful and gave me time to unwind.
the next question is, where do you live now?
I currently live in Auckland, which is one of the largest cities in New Zealand. It's a vibrant place with a mix of urban energy and natural beauty. I really enjoy the lifestyle here. It's relaxed but still offers plenty of opportunities for work and leisure. The beaches, parks, and multicultural atmosphere make it a great place to live.
Okay, next question would be, do you like your neighborhood?
Yes, I do like my neighborhood. It's a quiet and friendly place where people know each other quite well. There are some nice parks nearby where I often go for a walk in the evening, and there are also a few small shops and cafes within walking distance. Overall, it's a comfortable and peaceful area to live in.
Now we are moving to the second last question. What kind of people live in your area?
Most of the people in my area are working professionals and families with children. There are also a few elderly residents who've lived here for many years. People are generally friendly and respectful, and they like to keep the neighborhood clean and quiet. It's a nice mix of different age groups and backgrounds, which makes the community feel welcoming.
The last question is, would you like to move to another place in the future?
At the moment, I'm quite happy living where I am, but in the future, I might consider moving to another place, especially if it offers better job opportunities or a more convenient lifestyle. I'd love to live somewhere closer to nature, perhaps near the beach, or in a city with a good balance between modern facilities and a peaceful environment.
Okay, that's the end of part 1. Now let's move on to part 2. I'm going to give you a topic, and I'd like you to talk about it for 1 to 2 minutes. Before you talk, you have 1 minute to prepare, and you can make some notes if you wish. Here's the topic card. Describe an actor or actress you admire. You should say who the person is, what kind of roles they usually play, why you admire them, and explain how they have impressed you.
I would like to talk about Leonardo DiCaprio, who is one of the most talented and respected actors in Hollywood. He has been in the film industry for decades and is known for delivering powerful and emotionally charged performances. He usually plays intense and challenging roles, often portraying characters with complex personalities or inner struggles. Some of his most iconic movies include Titanic, Inception, and The Revenant. What makes him stand out to me is his ability to completely immerse himself in every character he plays. Whenever I watch his films, I almost forget that he's acting because his expressions and emotions feel so genuine. I admire him not only for his acting skills, but also for his dedication and passion. He's known to go beyond the limits to make his performances realistic. For example, while filming The Revenant, he endured freezing temperatures and even ate raw meat to make the scene authentic. This level of commitment truly inspires me. Apart from his career, I also respect him for his environmental activism. He uses his fame to raise awareness about climate change and supports many global environmental projects. I think that's incredibly admirable because it shows he's not just focused on fame or money, but genuinely wants to make a difference in the world. Overall, Leonardo DiCaprio has impressed me with both his professional excellence and social responsibility, and that's why I admire him so much.
Okay, thank you. Let's move to the last part of the IELTS speaking exam. In this part, I'm going to ask few questions, which is related to cue card question. Let's move to the first question. What are the benefits and drawbacks of being an actor?
Well, I believe being an actor definitely has both advantages and disadvantages. On the positive side, actors get the opportunity to express themselves creatively, work on diverse projects, and sometimes even inspire millions of people through their performances. The fame, recognition, and financial rewards can also be quite appealing. However, on the flip side, the industry is extremely competitive and unpredictable. Many actors face long periods without work and constant pressure to maintain their public image. In addition, their private lives often become public property, which can be quite stressful. So, while acting seems glamorous, it comes with its own set of challenges behind the scenes.
The second question is, why do some people choose to become actors from a young age?
That's an interesting question. I think many young people are drawn to acting because they're naturally passionate about performing and enjoy being in the spotlight. Some are inspired by watching famous actors on screen and dream of achieving the same level of success. In some cases, parents also play a major role, especially if they encourage their children to pursue arts or enroll them in drama schools early on. Besides, acting can provide a sense of identity and confidence from a young age, which is quite appealing to many aspiring performers.
The third question is, do you think acting is a stable career?
To be honest, I don't think acting can be considered a stable career for most people. Only a small percentage of actors reach the top and earn a consistent income, while the majority struggle to find regular work. The entertainment industry is highly unpredictable, and success often depends on luck, timing, and networking rather than pure talent. That said, those who manage to establish a strong reputation or diversify into directing, producing, or teaching can definitely build a more sustainable and long-term career. So, stability really depends on how strategically one manages their career.
The fourth question is, how does fame affect the personal lives of actors?
In my opinion, fame can be a double-edged sword. On one hand, it brings admiration, influence, and opportunities. But on the other hand, it can seriously invade an actor's privacy. Celebrities often find it hard to live normal lives. They're constantly followed by paparazzi and criticized on social media. Moreover, the pressure to maintain a perfect public image can affect their mental health and relationships. Some actors even struggle with isolation because they're always under public scrutiny. So, while fame looks appealing, it can actually make life quite complicated.
The second last question is, what role does social media play in the success of actors today?
Social media plays a massive role in shaping an actor's career nowadays. Platforms like Instagram, TikTok, and X, Twitter, help actors connect directly with fans, promote their projects, and build a personal brand. In fact, producers often look at an actor's online following before offering roles, which shows how influential social media has become. However, it can also be a double-edged sword, because negative comments, rumors, or online controversies can damage reputations overnight. So, while social media provides great exposure, it also demands careful management and self-discipline.
The last question is, do you think acting talent can be developed through training, or is it natural?
That's a fascinating question. I personally believe that acting is a blend of both natural talent and professional training. Some people are naturally expressive and emotionally intelligent, which gives them an edge in performance. At the same time, formal training in drama schools or workshops helps refine those abilities, teaching techniques like body language, voice control, and improvisation. Even naturally gifted actors need practice and coaching to reach their full potential. So, in short, talent might be the foundation, but training definitely turns it into excellence.
That's the end of the IELTS Speaking Mock Test. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video with more Band 9 sample answers.